Hello, hey, how y'all doing? Ryan J here. Welcome to my day 2 homework with Elite Coaching Academy by Mitch Matthews. Good information, great content today. Really got to the steak and potatoes of marketing and promoting and promotion. Man, like other than, okay, in my viewpoint, every single business is a sales business. Every single business. Doesn't matter if you're a plumber, if you're a plastic surgeon, if you're a coach, whether you're a kid that has a lemonade stand, it's a sales business. You're going to need customers ringing the cash register so more money can come in, and that's why you do the thing anyhow. So with that being said, marketing and promotion is like they're neck and neck. They're neck and neck. You know, one may trump the other, but I would have to say marketing and promoting to get the customers is going to be that's the gravy. You're going to need marketing and promoting. All right, and then so that was the topic today, marketing and promoting. I'm a huge believer in marketing and promoting. Then we got into levels of clients with the concept of the 3 rings. Your inner circle, your friends, your family, the people that know you well, and that sort of deal. Okay? Cool. Not my demographic anyhow, and it doesn't really make sense to me because they know who I am and I know who they are and we know each other, and they know that I would do that for them for free anyhow, and I probably have done it unwillingly the whole time, and they know me and I know them, that why would I even bother giving this information, because I know you're not going to do anything with it, and you know that I know that. You know, it just doesn't make sense. Kind of like that didn't make sense. Then there's the network, okay? Associates, co-workers, ex-co-workers who I'm currently working with, friends of the associates, that type of network. All right, so like the second string. Cool. My favorite, and this is my favorite, is the new peeps, or my cold market, and people that don't know me, I don't know them, and they reach out. That's cool. I like that. Like just yesterday, I had a gentleman from France reach out to me and said, "Hey, would you be my mentor?" I'm like, okay, well, I put my message out there on so many different social media platforms that invokes a conversation for me, like, "Hey, super cool, thanks for reaching out. Where'd you find me?" Because it could be on TikTok, Instagram, Snap, Facebook, and what message was I putting out? You know, was I talking about fasting? Was I talking about being more productive and focused in your time? Was I talking about how to make money from home? How was I, there's so much that just leads me with starting to ask questions. So that's my preferred method. Then we talked about seasons and catalytic moments. Well, that just couldn't help me from writing down, because I'm a writer-downer. I journal a whole bunch. It's back there, whatever. I like to journal. I have one by my bed for, ideas usually come about right before I fall asleep or in the middle of the night. Another good time is in the shower. I don't know why. That's just when my genius flows, if you could call it that. Catalytic moments. I don't know if everybody isn't going through a catalytic moment right now. But that's neither here nor there, and no need to explain that any further. Promo schedule. Okay, so of course, Facebook Live and video, and what this is right now is people like quick little value-filled videos. It's super simple, super easy to just pay attention to a cat video, to pay attention to political rants, to this, to that. Video format is a key way to communicate. And this device is the new TV. Literally the new TV. Me personally, I pay more attention to this than that back there. Honestly. So video format is definitely the way to go. And I remember the very first time I did a Facebook Live, and I'm sure, well, it goes without saying, it was absolutely garbage. But I sat in front of my phone for literally a half hour before I boosted up the testicular fortitude to push record. Literally a half hour. I was organizing my desk and doing things, and oh, hey, maybe I should do laundry right now before I pushed go. Getting over that fear. Well, now it's to the point where if I'm not live on some sort of social media, where it's an IG reel, a TikTok, doing a Facebook Live, either on my profile or on my business page, or some way, shape, or form, if I'm not live once a day, I kind of get like itchy skin, like, oh my gosh, what did I not do today? I didn't go live. All right, so it's a fear that I have overcome, and you can overcome as well. Just like anything new, of course there's going to be a little fear and uneasiness to it because you haven't done it before. So, it's a learning curve. To the promo schedule. I have the Set Yourself Up Sundays that I've been doing, I don't know, a while. Set Yourself on Sundays are like setting up and planning your week and knowing what's going to happen for your week. I do this and I communicate this message because literally what I'm doing is teaching. I've learned and I've invested my time, and now I'm teaching it on how it is affected and helped and made me more productive. So planning out the week is beneficial. It saves you time. It saves you, nothing is then shocking. Yes, of course, life happens, but you had the big things scheduled. So you're more prepared to handle the things that aren't expected because you've already scheduled out your week. So I have the Set Yourself Up Sundays, then I have the Money Mondays, Money Day, and that goes on Facebook and on YouTube. And that's like just knowing where your money's at, knowing where it's at. What's in the bank? What are your expenses? What do you have to sell to meet goals? It's not beneficial, and it's not going to be kept a secret if you keep sweeping your money problems under the rug. Have it front and foremost in your mind, like, this is where I'm at, this is where I'm going. Set goals. All right, so Money Monday. Then on Wednesdays, I do a podcast. Thursdays, then I start marketing and promoting the next challenge that I'm going to be having for that next week, or if it's not a challenge, it's going to be dripping content for my next podcast on Wednesday. So that's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then rinse, wash, repeat. So that is my promo schedule. And here is something that I have found super beneficial for me when it comes to getting that mental block out of my brain of what I'm going to talk about that day or what value I'm bringing to social media. And that's the invest, learn, teach. Invest, learn, teach format. So what that means is investing my time or money or resources, okay? So I'm investing, I'm learning something, and then I just take what I've learned and transfer, communicate via social media and teach it. Invest, learn, teach. This came from Mr. Ray Higdon, one of my mentors and coaches. Okay? Now, by doing it that way, you have never ending content because you're always invested in learning something, whether that be from an interesting documentary you watched on Netflix, or maybe you watched The Tiger King and you got something out of it. Maybe it was an interesting podcast that you listened to. Maybe it's a YouTube. However you invest your money and in time to learn something, just take that knowledge and teach it. Super simple, super easy. Never-ending content that way that I have found. And it's super beneficial. And any time that you're teaching something, always edify the source. I've never once had somebody in the comments or reach out to me in a DM say, that's not your idea. You stole that. Well, okay. All right. You're right. But I also told you that it wasn't my idea and that this content right here that I learned from Mitch today is thank you. I'm going to share this information. Just like the 10-day challenge I took with Mr. Grant Cardone in his 10X challenge. That's 10 days of content of just learning stuff. It's not, I talk and communicate different than Mitch does, Grant, or any other source of information that I get. So, plus I've edified the source, and the way I talk, it's different. How I process is different. So it's not plagiarizing and it's not stealing. I just communicate different. So, ILT, never-ending content. All right, I got to get going. Day 2 was a blast. Loved it. Full of content and great ideas. You guys, happy Friday. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Make it an epic weekend. Bye.